North Texas's offense is back out there now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the single back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is the 6th play on the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Finds his target, and it's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37th.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Mean Green. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll return it from the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Now the important point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
With the return, it's Griffin. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense threatening now, first and goal. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Automatic in the PAT.
North Texas, 28. Florida State, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense is still clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Florida State, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it high into the air. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. North Texas's offense is back out there now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Looking to the end zone, and the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And the Noles will kick this deep, begin the second half.
Florida State, 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they get the second half started with their running play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often, as a fullback sliding out of the backfield to catch a football. You don't practice this very often.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Powering through. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's hot. It's Thorne. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thorne. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he'll be brought down. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
15 in punt formation to kick it away.
And they'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally and get some points out of this possession? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackling.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, North Texas. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Here's the punt, high in the air. When he's got some space here. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions